Hey guys, what's up? This is Sub. I want to come on here real quick and add some clarity. I got a phone call from one of my subscribers. Shout out to my homeboy Michigan. Me and him have done a couple of hangouts. Uh, let me say this, man. Let me say this right here, man. As it pertains to Jay Z, right? Like the thing is, man, and this is just factual. I don't think we're at a position as black people in America right now to be turning down business opportunities that we can do to empower ourselves. I think that's the thing I'm saying. I think that's what I was getting at with Jay. I wasn't like, I'm not, it's not that I don't mind seeing a black guy. I mean, I got a title subscription because it's black owned, right? I mean, so I don't mind Jay-Z doing what it is that he does. You know what I'm saying? My only thing in saying what I was saying is it's hypocritical for him to say something and then turn around 6 months later and do a deal with the NFL. It's hypocritical for you to try to talk Travis Scott out of signing a deal with the NFL and then turn around 6 months later and you do a deal with the NFL. It's hypocritical. That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking, and this is the thing, me and my homeboy Michigan, when it comes to someone being called coonish, or when it comes to someone being labeled a sellout, I think that's something that really, when it boils down to it, is, how should I put this? It's like a moving target. Because I don't think Jay-Z's cooning by taking the deal with the NFL. I don't think the whole reason Colin Kaepernick, the whole move of Colin Kaepernick is stupid, if you ask me. I know I'm probably going to lose some subs, but hey, this is what YouTube is for. This is what YouTube is for. Jay-Z is a clown. Like, the thing is this, like, YouTube is full of people, and not just YouTube, but just in general, the black community is full of people that want to declare what's viable and what's not. I think there needs to be a measuring stick. Me, I measure the stick by how many resources can you aggregate and funnel into our community to enable or empower your people. Some of it is done behind the scenes, as my homeboy Michigan would say, what's up, what's up? Some of it is done out in the open. I don't necessarily have to know every move that LeBron James makes, that Jay-Z makes, that Beyonce makes. We don't. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this. When it's all said and done, I think there's a problem with people not really being truthful and telling the truth with what they really stand for. That's why I respected, what's his face? A$AP Rocky. I respected it because I would rather a rapper just be a rapper than for a rapper to be saying some stuff that he really doesn't have no business saying. Because then when he turns around and he's a hypocrite. For all the stuff that Jay-Z tries to do and say, and you know what I'm saying, with the whole what's his name, Meek Mill situation, with all that, when he got involved with that, and then when Jay-Z was trying to get behind Colin Kaepernick and all that, then when you turn around, now it looks like Jay-Z is somehow backtracking. I think, man, these rappers and athletes just need to shut the fuck up, get money, and do what it is that you do, which is fund the movement, if that's what you're trying to do. I'd rather you cut checks. I don't need you. That's like that's like Martin Luther King telling A.G. Gaston to come and march with him and take a brick upside the head. We don't need, A.G. Gaston does not need to be marching, taking bricks upside the head in a march like Martin Luther King did. That's not what A.G. Gaston is the guy that bailed people out of jail. A.G. Gaston is the guy that funds the, A.G. Gaston is the guy that actually funds the movement. That's what we don't have. That's what we have a lack of. We don't have a shortage of black protesters, black people that want to come out and be out in the forefront with all these emotional arguments. And I mean, come on, man. Just go on Twitter, go on Facebook. I'm not even a Twitter person. Go on Instagram. You don't have a shortage of big mouth black folks. I could throw a rock in the crowd and hit 20 of them with one rock. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got plenty of black people that got a mouthpiece that can talk, right? Just go to YouTube alone. I can name out 5 or 6 people I know that would be great spokespersons for a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not a problem. What we have a shortage of is people that are in a position to write checks. You see what I'm saying? We can talk that revolutionary talk until it's time to cut checks. That's why, because my homeboy was like, well, man, you contradicting yourself because you were saying Steve Harvey should have kept his mouth shut. Well, Steve Harvey wasn't out here talking like Monique. Now, if Monique is talking like that and then sells out now Monique looks like she's not principled. That's why Monique's talking like that. She done kind of jumped the fence and said some stuff after she kept her mouth shut for 5-6 years and wasn't saying nothing because she was trying to get in. When she saw she wasn't going to get in no more and she got frustrated, then Monique started running her mouth. That's why I don't look at her and respect her like everybody else does. I see hypocrisy in Monique. I see Monique doing gay films and stuff to try to get back in her good graces with them people that I was talking about in that Jeffrey Epstein video. That's why she did that. That's why she do them gay movies. Thank you. She sold out when she took the Precious movie. Exactly. So Monique ain't my, if people love Monique to death, I don't love Monique. I see Monique for who she is. All I'm saying is when it comes to Jay-Z and his situation and his circumstance with the stuff that I see him doing and the moves that I see him making, I don't mind Jay-Z doing business. In fact, I want to see Jay-Z make billions. It's not that I don't want to see these guys win. People I had somebody just come in on my LeBron James video about him when he came out there in the cast, and I said we make too many excuses, and people just outright called me a hater. I'm like, is it not an excuse that he came out with a cast on after throwing the ball off the backboard in Game 3, dunking? There was no chalkboard with a hole in it, nowhere in the locker room, but I'm a hater. See, it's like, that's the thing. So when I say something about Jay-Z, instantly we're called haters, and you can't do that. You can't just say that people are hating all the time. You got to come with some factual evidence that people are hating. I ain't got no reason to hate on Jay. I don't. But what I do have a grounds to say or do is call him out in his inconsistency. I think for you to be out here telling Travis Scott not to take the Super Bowl halftime show, and for Meek Mills to be doing that, Meek Mill needs to, where's your post against Jay-Z? That's all I'm saying. Where's your post? Where is, all these guys, they're never going to go after Jay. Jay is like a top 5 rapper. Jay, once you tell a guy's a top 5 rapper, they untouchable. Nas, Rakim, Tupac, certain guys, Biggie, untouchable. This guy's become like a living legend. Literally, he is a living legend. I ain't going to hate on his rap career. He is. He's been a part of one of the biggest battles in history that put him and Nas in the top 5 discussion. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You can't have an opinion without being called. And I'm not going at my homeboy Michigan by saying he called me a hater. He just called me and disagreed. Man, you can't say that. He's just doing what's politically, or should I say economically beneficial or advantageous. Cool. Shut up with all this conscious talk, though. Shut up with the revolutionary talk. Shut up for condemning. Shut up for trying to talk Travis Scott out of the Super Bowl halftime show. And then you come out and do a deal. I don't think it's jumping the gun to call him out. Don't do that. This is why we need more Travis Scotts. We need more black people that are celebrities that's out of touch. I'd rather you just go and admit, yeah, man, I'm out of touch. I ain't the one. I ain't Al Sharpton. Cool. Shut up then. Give me music. I come to you. I come to Future for music. I come to Jeezy for music. I come to T.I. for music. I come to Jay-Z for music. If you want to do business, do business. Don't try to straddle the fence and say that you all down with the cause and the movement and try to talk like you some sort of ideologue or you're in some sort of ideological stance that it has nothing to do with money, and then do something that's for money, and then try to tell the next man not to do something for money. Like, I don't, like, who you, Lope? Like the dude said when he came to the door in Baby Boy. Like, who you, Lope? Like, when he told him, Jody, like, dude, who are you? Like, you can't do both. That's all I'm saying with Jay. It's not a thing of hating. Like, celebrities, I'm sorry, I put myself out there to be scrutinized. People cuss me out every day in my comment section. I see little stuff. You know what I'm saying? People be cussing me out, talking, so what's up, Bama? You know what I'm saying? People cuss me out, say little things, call me stupid, say I don't know how to talk, I'm backwards. fine. I'll be that. You know what I'm saying? But I will also, I think I want to have some people, I want to make you think. I want to have some thought provoking content on my channel. I think it should make you think a little bit. When you see a guy who tried to talk Travis Scott out of being, I don't think that's being hypocritical. If people did their research, dude protected, he's a protected puppy. Live Nation owns Rodney. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, Blacknificent. Yeah, he do. T.I. be talking like he Thugnificent mixed with Blacknificent or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he does. Like he does do that. But see, that's the thing. Like all these guys, all these celebrities are being hailed as these great, you know, leaders in the black community and this and that. Then when you see people, you know, when you call them out, people call it like, that's what I'm saying. Some people are just sacred cows in the black community. Like people say, well, LeBron James is the most hated guy. Da, da, da. I'm like, because he does a lot of fuckery. Like I'm, you know, like people like I can't call this dude out. Like you say you better than Michael Jordan, and you say you the best player on the planet, and all that shit. You don't play defense. You don't make the playoffs. All the excuses. You getting top five talent to win, but you better than Michael Jordan, who had Scottie Pippen averaging 18 points a game. You better than Kobe, had Paul Gasol averaged 18.7 points a game before he came there. That's all Kobe had, and a bunch of role players. I'm not saying LeBron is not a bad player. I'm not saying LeBron doesn't have top 10 talent and ability. To say that this guy's a top 10, we to the point now, if I say LeBron James is a top 10 talent, I'm a hater. You see what I'm saying? Can't be the best player with 6 finals losses. Well, I mean, I'm gonna say this right here. This is the thing. Yeah, you're right. I can't call him the best. That is a great point. But it is. All I'm saying is you cannot critique people these days. You can't really say certain things without people saying that you are a hater. Like I said, I'm not taking a jab at my homeboy. I'm just saying in general. Like when it comes to real objective commentary on certain things these celebrities do and say, people call it. Well, I mean, you talking about what's the name, LeBron? I'm gonna say this: they holding the high because most people only respect money nowadays. In my humble opinion, no morals, no value. Yeah, you're right. You talking about Jay-Z? Yeah, and I think that's when it comes to like people think this way with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, not because of I don't like him as a person and I'm a hater. I don't even know LeBron. I played basketball. I know what a real competitor looks like. I know what somebody that wants to compete looks like. I know what it looks like when a guy is not afraid to face a challenge. I know what it looks like when I played ball. If I go to the gym when I was one of the best players when I was at my prime and I went to the basketball court, if I'm playing on the team with 5 guys and I'm the best player on the floor, and another team got a guy, he the best player, and we both guards, I got to check him. I can't check the weakest guy on his team and then he check me. I can't do that. I gotta rise up to the challenge. And when I say, that's what I'm saying, I'm not trying to hate on LeBron. So people talking all this junk about him and his homeboy, what's his name? Not Maverick. What's the guy name? What the hell is this nigga doing? Look at this nigga here. He done pulled over. Get your ass out the way. It's like 5 people that jumped in front of us because he's slowing down. Damn. I need to get this horn fixed on my niece's car, man, before I get to it. Because I mean, sometimes you gotta honk your horn. Anyway, yeah, Rich Paul, that's his name. Like, people are upset about the Rich Paul thing where the NCAA is trying to stop players. They're saying you gotta have a degree. I'm gonna say that I thought you had to have a degree to be an NBA agent anyway. And I thought you had to have a master's to be but my thing is, all Rich Paul, LeBron got money. Just go make a donation to Tuskegee and they'll give him an honorary degree. They act like this is rocket science. Rich Paul can make a donation. They tripping about a damn degree. Like you do realize they called Bill Cosby Dr. Cosby for a reason. He wasn't really a doctor, right? He didn't go to school and get his doctorate. I don't think he did. I think they called Bill Cosby Dr. Cosby because he gave the largest donation to an HBCU in history, $30 million or some ridiculous number like that. That's why I respect Bill Cosby. He one of the few black celebrities that really came and gave some. If they want Maverick Carter to be, all he got to do is go pay some HBCU. He can call the president. You LeBron James, pick up the phone. Use your star power. I never jump wouldn't stop me. Everybody making videos, bus walking. Oh, they're just trying to stop it. They're scared of the black man. They scared of, I'm like, that's, man, look. It is what it is, man. That man get a degree like that. You got places where you can get a 1-year bachelor's degree. I seen it. Pissed me off because it took me about 8 years to get mine. But I'm just saying, I've seen that. So I'm just saying, when it comes down to it, man, black people need to be a little bit more nuanced when it comes to our celebrities and how we hold them in high regard. Jay-Z is a great example. And I don't think it's any hypocrisy, or should I say, is wrong on my part to just point this shit out. You know what I'm saying? Bet they're not giving that money back to Cosby after that. No, but they stripped him of his degree, though. Ain't that some shit? They took the honorary doctorate back, but they kept his money. Get a man his money back if you're going to strip him of his doctorate. You kept the money. Because half the schools that gave him honorary doctorates are bankrupt any damn way because they mismanaged the funds. Anytime you put a bunch of black people in the room and tell them to lead something, a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, they're going to screw it up. Look at Detroit, look at Baltimore, look at anywhere where you got a bunch of black elected officials. Look at Alabama State University. Go look up the corruption of Alabama State University. We got a lady named by the name of Gwendolyn Boyle, who was the president of Delta Sigma Theta sorority. She was the president of the university. They made her president of Alabama State. They ran her out of there in about 18 months. They had another guy. He was the interim. I think he came from Benedict College or something. They ran him out of there. Now they got one of the good old boy Democrats in there, Quentin Ross. Quentin Ross is one of them corrupt Democrats that's from the state Senate in Alabama. He gonna be in there for some years. He ain't going nowhere because he one of them. See what I'm saying? So but when people came into Alabama State University and tried to clean it up, a lot of y'all don't know this because y'all ain't from Montgomery, but people that came to Montgomery and tried to clean it up and tried to do what's right, they ran them out of there. Gwendolyn Boyd was trying to make homecoming for the students. She was trying to make homecoming for the students a better thing. So she got, if you don't know this, Alabama State's homecoming is around Thanksgiving, right? So Gwendolyn Boyd made the homecoming. She moved it like a week prior so that the alumni and the students, the younger alumni and the students, can actually have a real damn homecoming. This hurts Alabama State because they don't have no real homecoming. If you ever been to a black HBCU, homecoming is very, very, very important. Like that's probably the biggest theme. I would say the biggest, but all that, you're gonna have your step show, you're gonna have your concerts, all that gonna be around the same time as homecoming. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you even lived in a town near an HBCU, if you're from Jackson, Mississippi, you've been to Jackson State homecoming during the Bayou Classic or Magic City Classic, the Labor Day Classic, all these, this is a big thing in the South, right? So what I'm saying is, they didn't like the lady. The lady moved it and made homecoming better. And I know people that went to homecoming, they loved it because they had a step show. They had a real homecoming week. You can't even have a homecoming week. Usually homecoming week, they have like Monday, they have the AKAs will do something. Then the Deltas will do something on Tuesday. Then they have like a talent show. They might have that's how it is for homecoming at these HBCUs. They messed that up in Montgomery. You know what I'm saying? And it's been all well documented. It's all in the newspaper. Alabama State is one of the most corrupt universities. Now, most people that ain't from Montgomery don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Montgomery as a city. I ain't even go there. I got a family. My brother is a city councilman there. Montgomery is a city. I could just tell you stories upon stories of the corruption in that city. I personally know the guy that my brother beat, right? The guy that my brother beat in that election. I was playing ball with him back in like 08, 07. And that guy, you can't see my face. I don't want you to. I don't want you to see my face. I'm training people and helping people get jobs in IT and vouching for them on their resume. Do I want to show my face? No. I don't want to do that because I want to help as many people as I can. If I wasn't doing it, I wouldn't give a damn. You can see me and know who I am. I really don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I actually met a couple of subscribers and they saw me go live and then they say, man, you are you? They would just walked up to me. And it's like, are you Sub-Zero? I said, yeah, that's me. They said, I just saw you live. I was like, well, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't show my face. You know what I'm saying? And plus I got a child, I got responsibilities. People, no, man, I don't want to do that. Anyway, this dude came to me and tried to get us to throw him some money because we gonna get him to run some roles. You want me to help you get a job in RTG on this? Email me, subzero3639@gmail.com. I just had somebody reach out to me today for like $50 an hour out there in Charlotte, North Carolina. I put it in my Facebook group for my students. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a couple of North Carolina students. And they call me like they need somebody now. You know what I'm saying? I get calls every day for people trying to give me jobs. But I don't have nobody. I got to train my students to get them ready. You know, that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of what I'm doing. At least I am. You know, I'm happy for my students. I'm proud of the students, especially because a lot of them are getting out here doing what they got to do to get where they got to go. Had a couple students pass my interview process last night because I make it hard on purpose. But if you can pass my interview process and you know what you're talking about, then I'm definitely going to, you know, co-sign you and give you a reference. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I mean, it's a lot of corruption I've seen in politics and stuff like that, but I ain't trying to get off on a tangent. But like I said, this ain't gonna be a long video. I just want to come on here and basically tell you guys that I wasn't hating on Jay-Z. I wasn't. I'm not hating on LeBron. I'm really not. I don't like him as a basketball player. I think he's a politician as it pertains to how he has all the people in the media that's basically his talking heads, repeating and regurgitating anything he wants them to say. That pisses me off because I don't think we really get any real fair, objective commentary on LeBron James unless you go to the internet, unless you go to Ticket TV or Too Raw for TV, guys like that. Town Biz 7-8 Sports. Those are the guys I go to if I want to hear a real truth about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Guys that want to be politically correct and afraid to really look at this guy and say, man, this guy's a coward. He's afraid. He gets called out on the internet. When he plays well, fine. But one thing you never had a chance to say about Michael Jordan and Kobe was that they were afraid. I've seen LeBron punk out a couple of times in the basketball game. In a regular season game, I've seen people take his heart. Guys that don't play ball don't know what I'm talking about. If you never played a sport, I can tell you either a millennial who all you know because you grew up, you graduated high school 7 years ago. No disrespect, you just don't know. You didn't see prime Kobe. You didn't see prime Jordan. You didn't see the Bulls and the Knicks. You didn't see Reggie Miller going at it at the Garden with the Knicks. Never saw that before. So for you, if I say, hey man, this ain't real, these cats ain't playing. This, oh, you a hater. Like, won't you listen? You see what I'm saying? Like, for example, if I say right now, Tupac is a top 5 rapper, most of these young cats will be like, man, you out your damn mind. I remember, what's his name? Who said that? Lonzo Ball said, nobody listens to Nas anymore. Nobody listens to Nas. I'm like, what? Ticket is contradicting. Well, hey, I like Ticket TV, man. I like him. He a Laker fan. You know what I'm saying? He want to see the Lakers win, and Ticket want to see real competition. You know what I'm saying? He does. I mean, I'm putting it like this. Nas, when it comes to rap and top 5 and stuff like that, it's hard to pick a top 5 list. I'm gonna have Pac at number 1. That's just me. I'm gonna tell you why. The reason I got Pac at number 1, Pac may not be the most lyrical, because there are people that are more lyrical than Nas and Jay-Z, but we don't put them as top 5 rappers. That's not what it takes to judge a top 5 rapper. But when it talks to your influence, when you speak to a person's influence, I don't see too many people that got a bigger influence than Tupac in rap. I don't. That's why Tupac will forever be a top the best to me, because I was 17, 18, 19 years old when Pac was going through his thing and doing all this stuff with the East Coast, West Coast was going on. And I remember like the respect that Pac had, and I've never seen anybody get it. The level of respect that Pac had when word got out that he messed with Faith. That solidified Pac as, I'm like, this nigga saying it and he doing it. Like, it's one thing to say you a rapper. It's another thing to get into a beef with a cat and then you got his wife sitting on your lap. And he, like that was, you know, and at the time Biggie's supposed to been a player, and you know, people probably laugh at this now when you see Biggie. Like, man, that nigga wasn't no player. Like, man, you crazy. Because we know the history. But back when Biggie came out and they did One More Chance, and that song was in heavy rotation all day, every day, and everybody was listening to the radio, and radio was still radio. It wasn't just one of the options in your car now. Like now, if I get in the car, I don't even listen to the radio. But there was a time where everybody listened to the radio. And that's why I'm just telling you, and in that era, Pac did it like no other. I ain't seen nobody do it like Pac since. That's why, that's why you always can tell. And then on top of that, Pac was speaking like some stuff. Like if somebody was saying some of this stuff, people are just not saying what Pac was saying in 1990. People are just not saying what Pac was saying in like 1993, 92. I can show y'all videos where Pac was saying stuff that people just not catching up to. So this dude was raised in that environment of being a revolutionary. You see what I'm saying? So that's why Pac is I got Pac at my number one. I'm gonna probably put for number two. I'll probably put this is a tough one. I go with Rakim. And I don't think nobody can laugh at that. If you now see younger cats probably Rakim ain't no damn top 5 rapper. See what I'm saying? Younger Rakim's not top 5. I would say Rakim's a top 5 rapper, bar none. Right? Rakim, if you from that era, if you older, you would know what I'm talking about. Rakim is a top 5 rapper. But just as easy, I could put Biggie. I would put Biggie in there because of his influence, his beef with Pac. And so he's looked at as the yin to Pac's yang, and he's not. Biggie gets a lot of pull. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Folks will put Biggie at number 2. I respect Biggie, and I can see why somebody would put him at number 2. Just on his talent alone, I wouldn't put him at number 2. And I think he gets in there over people that actually brought a lot more to the game than he did. I'm sorry. Like I can righteously say LL and take Biggie out, and people that damn show ain't funny. It ain't like you crazy. If you say I'm crazy, you don't know hip hop. If you say that LL is not in somebody's top 5, is not a top 5 rap. That's why I hate when people do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? To LL. LL to me has got like a 4-decade long, at least 3-decade long. 1, 2, 3, 4 decades. LL have been relevant at least for 4 decades, and we can really say 5 if you count the acting. And another guy who don't get no respect, and y'all gonna laugh at this like, man, you crazy, is Will Smith. Because Will Smith never cussed, we looked at him as bubblegum. And we look at guys like him and Heavy D and Kid and Play, they don't get no respect because they weren't known for cussing and talking about shooting and killing. These dudes, it's like that era of hip hop has gotten erased. The only guys that get respect in hip hop the only guys that don't get respect in hip hop, I think that get respect that weren't cursing and stuff, is Tribe Called Quest. That's it. The rest of them, we don't get them no respect like that. Everybody throws these rappers up, and I like I said, that's why it's hard to make a top 5 list. I wouldn't put Coogee Rap in my top 5. He wouldn't even be in my top 10. I like him. I just wouldn't put Coogee. Coogee Rap gets respect from up north cats. I get it. But, you might as well add Shaq. See what I'm saying? Shaq ain't even on nobody's list for real. But what I'm saying is, I would put Shaq over a lot of other dudes that Shaq is laughable, but other dudes that were laughable too. Shaq made some decent songs here and there. Yeah, Guru was a monster. E40, I don't know. E40 cool. He made some hot ones. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you. I like Ice-T. I don't see why Ice-T gets mentioned up there with all the greats either. I think Ice-T after Cop Killer, we ain't hear too much from Ice-T along the lines of music. Well, he did that New Jack City theme song. That was it. He really got Power. That was his best CD to me. Power, Ice-T Power. Yeah, Rakim. I mean, Rakim is, like I said, I put Rakim at number 2. 3, I would say Nas. 4, I would say Jay-Z. I would say Jay-Z is a number 4. And that's respect. That's a lot of respect. But that, because of what he did, he set a blueprint. No, Ice-T got some nice songs. Like that one song he was just talking on. I love that song. He was just talking about how he was getting out the game and somebody shot him. I forgot the name of it. That one, the same one. I think that's the Let's Get Butt Naked and Fuck. That one was on. It was I think it was on Power. But anyway, Ice-T, he done made some decent music. I just don't. I'm like, this dude got off early. Another underrated rapper. Before I mention Cool G, I would say Big Daddy Kane before I say Cool G Rap. Somebody keep saying Cool G Rap. I know you probably from New York. You from up north somewhere. I know you is. New York cats love Cool G. That's why I don't just disrespect him like that. He just ain't even in my top 10. I would put KRS-One on there. Thank you. Somebody said it for KRS-One. Oh, wait a minute. Lil Wayne, that's another one. Lil Wayne is a serious top 5 rapper. I know that's laughable because people don't like Lil Wayne. I'm not talking about Lil Wayne as a rapper, as far as what he says out of the booth. I'm talking about Lil Wayne. If you look at what Lil Wayne did in hip hop, nobody's been able to. This dude had an 8-year beast of a run where it was like this dude was untouchable. Lil Wayne, I mean, you got to look at Wayne's discography is amazing. The dude got a 3-decade discography, only rivaled by LL. Jay-Z and Colin Kaepernick are also NFL working on some. Huh? What? I hope that's not true. Man, I gotta take this call, man, because this person's calling me. Let me take this call, man. I hit y'all back, man. Yeah, I mean, some of Lil Wayne's albums are overrated. Just give me a few. Like I said, it's overrated, but if you really look at it, Lil Wayne is still people don't like him. They don't like him as a person. His discography is untouchable. Like you can't put. I mean, Drake don't make my list because obviously, right? Dude don't write his own rhymes, but Lil Wayne is powerful, man. I would put Lil Wayne up there, man. If you put a rapper over Lil Wayne, he ain't got at least 5 solid, strong albums. You a hater. You hate this. You hate no Lil Wayne if you put 5 rappers over Lil Wayne. I'm being honest. If you look at what he did for the culture, what he did for hip hop, it's hard to find 5 rappers that have contributed more to hip hop than Lil Wayne. It's just real. It's just hard, man. I probably can find like a bunch of guys that got more stuff than Cool G Rap. I love Cool G Rap. I respect him. But I can find guys that got more stuff than Cool G Rap. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Wayne ruined it. I'm going to say this. It depends now. If you talking about the Lil Wayne, right before he got into it with Baby, he was drinking the lean and started mumbling on songs. Yeah, I see where you're saying that. But if you talking about when he was doing No Ceilings, Dedication 1, Dedication 2, come on now. Lil Wayne was, look here, man. I'm from the South. I know y'all guys. Wayne was getting it in. When he was doing, Lil Wayne took the mixtape to another level. People was riding down the street bumping. This was the first, now the only mixtape I could see that was bumped harder than any Lil Wayne mixtape was that damn Trap or Die. Now that Trap or Die, one of the greatest albums ever made. Even though it turned into an album, it was a mixtape. Trap or Die was hard. Like that was, if you from if you used to come to Atlanta when that Trap or Die was out back in 05, you know what I'm talking about. You couldn't go nowhere. Trap or Die was it. This before Big Meech got locked up. Like back when 112 was hot. Like Trap or Die was it. So that's the greatest mixtape. I say that's probably the greatest mixtape I could think of. Lil Wayne, if you had to take a top 10 greatest mixtape album a list, you damn sure gonna put at least 3 or 4 of them Lil Wayne mixtapes. Dedication 2 was a monster. Somebody did a hip hop scandal. I feel that Jay-Z is number 2 of top 5. Where I lost my mind when he said that. Feels that Jay-Z is 2 of top 5. Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Jay-Z got a real, like, Catalog. You got to look at somebody's catalog, man. If I could probably name those songs. Then you are serious at, like, you can name 100 songs with Lil Wayne, starting from Hood Rat Chick, starting from, come on, man, like we can go way up. Like Lil Wayne that's legendary status. If I could go all the way to the 90s, and if you go to a Lil Wayne show and Lil Wayne started doing a Hood Rat Chick and all these different songs and jump all the way up to the song he just did with Swiss Beats and all, and he can go for come on, man, that's hard to do. And I seen Lil Wayne can do that. So that's the thing. People don't like Lil Wayne because of the comment he made about Black Lives Matter, all that stupid stuff. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I respect athletes and celebrities that keep it a buck. I'm starting to, like, there was a time I probably would have been upset. I'm becoming more nuanced because I see these guys doing deals and stuff with the league, but then they turn around and told niggas not to do, and shame guys for doing it. They was shaming guys. They was calling guys coons. Oh, man, 50. Come on, man. 50, look, 50 did do the mixtape. It was after the fact, though. Lil Wayne come on, man. It's not even close. Lil Wayne, when it comes to mixtapes, it don't get better than Lil Wayne on mixtape. 50 did his thing. 50 got that from Lil Wayne. 50, I respect 50. 50 got that from Wayne. Okay, yeah, that's a dude. Ice Cube got a hell of a catalog. I don't know if he just leapfrogs Jay, though. Like Ice Cube got a nice catalog. You know what I'm saying? Does he leapfrog Jay? I don't know about that. Jay, Reasonable Doubt on up. Like, I only up to the Black album. That's a good five, 6 albums where Jay was killing them. You know what I'm saying? So I can't even, when he retired the first time, that's when I think he lost it. You know what I'm saying? That's real. I'm about to get out of here, man. Somebody called me 30 times, man. God dang. I'm out, man. People don't know how to just call one time. I'm out.